In the 4Vision browser-based application, we have the ability to build as many charts as required for the implementation. And these are real-time charts, meaning they will refresh based on a live data read from SAP, and the user can simply hit the refresh button here just to the right of the sidebar filter. And the sidebar filter, similar to other screens, is used to change the date range in this case, or to filter to the selected work centers. The chart on the right is displaying an overview of the status of work orders, in this case the preventive maintenance work orders. The stack is broken up into 4 sections. The first are the count of orders that are compliant, meaning they've been completed on or before the due date. The second stack are orders that have not been completed and are still due in the future. The third stack shows the count of orders that have not been completed and are now past the due date. And the top stack lists the count of orders that have been completed past the due date and are therefore non-compliant. And the chart on the left is converting the count into a percent. The second set of charts I'll show you is all related to activities. So click on the appropriate menu path item, and I'll now click on Schedule Compliance. In this case, we're showing a chart related to all the activities that are scheduled in week 31. So the chart on the right-hand side is broken up and stacked into 2 sections. The first is listing the hours of activities for each work center that have been completed, and the top stack is listing the number of hours for each trade that is not completed yet. So these are all the hours on the schedule. On the left-hand side, we're converting these hours into a percent based on the work center capacity that is set up on the next tab. The next tab, we're showing completed work. The right-hand chart is showing all the work that has been completed for this particular week by each trade, and the stack is broken up into the work completed against scheduled jobs. The second part is work completed against opportune. An opportune is defined as work orders that have a priority of 3, 4, and 5, but were not on the schedule. And the top stack is break-in work classified as priority 1 and 2, again not on the schedule. And the left chart, we're showing the hours converted into a percent for each work center based on the capacity as listed down here at the bottom, which can be updated by the user. So for example, I'll convert the electrical crew to an 80-hour capacity for the week, and after I hit update, the chart immediately changes to reflect the new capacity. The third tab for activities is related to backlog. The chart on the right-hand side is now displaying all of the backlog of hours broken up by the order status, scheduled, and then being executed for each trade. And the left chart is showing the hours converted to weeks of backlog based on the capacity of the crews as listed here in the bottom, which again can be updated. So in a single application, we have the ability to provide charts which give that high-level overview of what's happening with schedule, PM compliance, etc., and whatever other charts are desired. And the users can also quickly pull up the list of records associated with those charts, and if they have the permissions, they can make changes to those as demonstrated in other video. And on this next list of activities, the users can update the percent complete and the status provided they have the permissions.